Hello, everyone. Video messages are back. Hopefully, I can answer some questions. I've gotten quite a few emails and I've talked to quite a few people. But I want to just recap last weekend and talk about a few things in a few minutes. And there'll be another video about the fall program and the hotel information and all that stuff. So, the purpose of the prospect camp was the number one purpose was to introduce some people that weren't used to our program and see what our program is about, because you get so many questions and emails and things like that. So hopefully that the people that attended, the newbies, got a chance to see what we're actually about. And I hope you would like to continue to have your daughters working in our program and allowing her to grow. So, yes, we did evaluate and we've seen some things, which most importantly, which kids want to work. We had some kids that didn't, that I don't think was their environment. And like we say, this isn't for everyone, and it's not a knock on them. It's just maybe they're not ready, a year or two or whatever. But the level of effort and work that we require to wear those jerseys is a lot, and it takes kids sometimes a little while to get used to it. Fall basketball, the teams, the way I set the teams is about getting better. Like, I can give a crap about wins, losses, and all. I don't care. It's just about getting better and continued effort to just keep the kids in the gym in a structured setting, and which is a little bit different than some of the training programs do and other travel teams do. It's we just want to continue that work. All right. When the losses mean nothing, these teams will not be the teams in the spring. I can tell you that for a fact. These teams are put together to go out and compete. The high school level, the two older high school teams, you'll have a chance to play in front of some coaches, a lot of coaches who are wanting to see some of some of the talent from our upcoming teams out there competing, scouting services, ESPN. They'll all be in Massachusetts next weekend, and New England recruiting report and all those things will definitely be out there, and they'll see us play several games. And as well as the ninth grade teams, schools now know our program and they want to get on kids early. So now you got schools now calling about our freshmen, what do you got coming through? So this would be opportunity, whether it's D1, 2, or 3, to start to get used to playing in front of coaches, because coaches will be at the ninth graders games, to get used to it, because it is different, it is new, it's sometimes intimidating. So I like to get kids out there as soon as possible. And then the next questions that we had was about the spring teams. We don't do tryouts for high school teams, and so we're going to go through and select the teams, and November 1st, everybody will be notified which team they'll be on, and then by November 9th, you can choose to accept it or not accept it. It's fine, and that will be done with a deposit. And the reason why things are changing a little bit is because just want to get people locked in. The program lost by kids bailing at the last minute because parents felt like it was too much travel or too much this, or it was too tough for them. We had kids bail out to the tune of $10,000 because to play on our 11th grade teams, it's $1,500 or more. So when those bail out, the fundraising efforts that we did was just pretty much to break even, which we didn't break even this year again, which is pretty disappointing on my part. So we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. You're going to have a payment plan so that, your final payment in beginning of March will take care of the rest of your fees. And then that's just the way we're going to do it. And unfortunately, we're going to be doing everything online because I just reviewed some of the financials from this past season, and we still owe money. And that's why I'm forced to pay for things out of my pocket, and that's not cool. So I'll be addressing the outstanding balances in the next week or so. But that won't be happening. Everything is going to be done electronically. And unfortunately, because of some of the issues we had the first 3 years of existence, everything is going to be done online. And those fees are not going to be paid by the program. Unfortunately, they're going to be paid by the parents. So that is the reality that I'm having to face, and my trust being broken, and situation that I have right now where it's coming out of my own pocket, and that can't happen. I think we have a great thing going, and in order to keep it, I have to modify the way I do things and a little less trusting and more business-like. So that being said, that's going to be the procedure going forward. To those former Havoc players or kids that played in the spring and summer that are not participating in fall ball, no, that it doesn't rule you out, but also this gives opportunity for some girls, some very talented girls, to come in and show what they have, and hopefully earn a spot. So we'll be evaluating what girls that we want to move forward in the spring. But if you plan on continuing to stay with Havoc, just make sure you send an email to me indicating that you'll be back for the spring and fall. I'm going to be deleting some people from Team Snap if you're not participating in fall ball, because I need the accounts to manage the fall ball teams for the next 2 months. So that being said, if you are deleted from Team Snap, don't panic, but we are going to use those accounts to manage the fall ball teams. So that's the end of this first video, and then the next video we'll talk about the upcoming weeks, hotels, and all that stuff. All right. Thanks. Talk to you later.